Yeah, she is. Mm-hmm.
I need you to wait right here too.
Yeah.
On the road.
Yes. Oh, this is not the highway. That is not the highway.
Whoa.
Hey, Gamma! Hey, girl, hey. I'm just coming on for a few minutes on my drive home because, baby, I am literally disgusted. I am appalled. I'm embarrassed. I am nauseated. You know, all of that good stuff. Well, not good stuff, but all of that stuff. All of that stuff. Hey, purple ladybug. Hey, hey, hey. Well, I think about it. You got to be quiet, though, okay? All right, thank you. Oh my God. So, y'all know I have told y'all for years now that I was going to tell my story, right? So I have decided after looking at the, can y'all hit the like button? Can y'all it's 25 people in here. Can y'all double tap the screen? Can y'all, hit the three dots and, like the live stream? Can y'all do all that right now? Thank you, please, and thank you. But I've been telling y'all that I was going to tell my story for years. But today, y'all, as I drove, I've been stopped driving. Today I stopped at 5 o'clock. I started at 5 and I stopped at 5. But I just dropped my daughter off at work. And all day while I was driving, I was listening to the entire trial of Naziah Harris. So, not the trial, but the preliminary exam. So I was listening to the entire preliminary exam because y'all know I was off social media. I didn't know none of that was going on. But I did catch up today, and I listened to all the testimony, man. I literally listened all day today. And I am just so hurt about the people that failed this young lady. And I am Naziah Harris. I was Naziah Harris. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not a victim. I am definitely a victor. I'm not a victim, and I never want to have a victim mentality. But I think that young girls need to know when to speak up and know what love looks like. And it's so distasteful, it's so disheartening that men have, it's just, and the grandmothers, I don't believe that the grandmother or the aunt had anything to do with it. That's my personal opinion. I don't believe it. However, I do believe that they had some inkling of what was going on and sweep it under the rug. That's what I do believe. That they had some type of clue or something, because the signs are there. And this is me coming from somebody who is, again, Naziah Harris. You get what I'm saying? So, hey, Sarat. Purple Ladybug said, I've been following that story. Purple Ladybug, listen, I caught up all day today. I literally, every time a video went off, I went to the next one. I literally watched all the court testimonies, the mama, the aunt, the sister, the detectives, all the girlfriends that was up there, everybody. If you were going to speak on it, I know that's your hometown. I've been following it for weeks. Yes, Carrot, it is my hometown. But it's more than my hometown, Carrot. It's me. You get what I'm saying? This story reminds me of me. And I'm gonna do a story time because y'all know I get paid for that. You know what I'm saying? But and not only just to get paid, but to really help young ladies who's out there, who's going through this, who's experiencing this, who think that, this man loves me, he's touching me, he's, it's just so much, y'all. And when I tell y'all, I had real tears in my eyes just listening to those text messages be read, just listening to the testimony. Yes, I saw this story, but I missed the trial. The trial hasn't happened yet. It was supposed to happen from what the judge was saying. It was going to be bound over for trial on the 16th, but I haven't found anything for the trial unless the judge is just not allowing cameras in there. But I haven't seen anything on the trial. What did happen is the preliminary exam to be sure that he was going to stand trial, because understand that there's still no body. They just have probable cause to charge him with premeditated first-degree murder because no one has heard from this 13-year-old child. And I was the same age when this was happening to me. You get what I'm saying? So it's just so disheartening, and it's so annoying. Like you dirty thing bastard, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just a dirty, and then he was, you sleeping with this girl unprotected because you got her pregnant, and that's speculation as well. They thinking, they saying she could have been pregnant. She only told him that she was pregnant. So, and she could have told him that to keep on, to hold on to it. It's just so much. That's all speculation as well. But because nobody is found for them to determine whether she was pregnant or not. Hey, abundantly beautiful. And there was other victims. Yes, Purple Ladybug. I heard one of the victims was his own child. This man was sleeping with this little girl unprotected. Had about 6 other different women that he was also sleeping with, probably unprotected. Just all of the stupid stuff that this man was doing. And baby, if y'all don't go watch nothing else, watch when the judge bound him over for trial. I'm gonna share that part of it on my community wall, because the way she spoke to him spoke volumes to me. Because, and at first I was before I heard her testimony, I was kind of feeling sorry, because like I said, I don't believe that the grandmother or the aunt had anything to do with her disappearance or helped him with her disappearance. I don't believe that. But I do believe that they had some inkling that this man, first of all, this man was a prior sex offender. This man also had a sex offender charge back from 2014. I seen an interview where somebody asked the aunt, which was his girlfriend, he has 5 kids by her, who asked the aunt, well, why would you be with him if you knew he had a sex charge? She said, well, if society can give him another chance, why can't I? Girl, are you really that desperate? Are you really, really that desperate? Are you serious? And it ain't like the sex offender charge was back in the 90s or something. First of all, he's way older than the aunt too. Y'all know how I feel about men who like way younger women, because the aunt herself is only 31 and this man is 42 years old. So it's just so much, y'all, and it's so annoying, and it's so like, how do you allow this man around your children? And thankfully, at this point, all of her kids and all of the grandmother kids have been taken. All of the kids are out of the home because this is what they allowed to happen to that little girl, and rightfully so. Does it serve the kids any justice to be in foster care? It may. It may. That's how I got to look at that. It may. Because right now, they were not safe in that home where you allow a known sex offender. Oh my God, this traffic. Oh Lord, this is my exit. Where I'm going. Where you allow a known sex offender to be around your kids, your daughters, your girl. Yes, Carrot, absolutely. Whole family is off. Now y'all know I spoke on this briefly when I had came back to social media because they had my uncle entangled in this. You know, one of them podcasts, you know, the YouTube police, the Facebook police. They talk about, first of all, you don't see my uncle around that family, a mention of that family. Nobody in that family associated with my uncle. Not Papa, stop it. Associated with my uncle. So for you to just pick up a name just because his last name is Harris, baby, I cussed that man out in that podcast. I sure did. I went in his comments. He responded back to me, then gonna say, oh, tell him to get in touch with me. Bitch, he don't need to get in touch with you. For what? My uncle don't got nothing to do. My uncle don't even live in Detroit. My uncle live all the way in Monroe, Michigan. That is literally an hour away from the east side. So what is you talking about? What is you talking about? Like, it is so, y'all, this story is a lot. The foster home is a gamble, but for sure that house wasn't right. Absolutely, Gamma. Absolutely, because the kids just may be better off in foster care because you allowed this man, a known sex offender, in your house with your kids. Do I blame? I blame them because you knew. You know what I'm saying? You knew what it was prior to, and you still said, "Oh, baby, come in here and love me." And like the judge said, I think you sought out these women, honey, because you were interested in their kids. In their kids, he literally sought out women with little kids, little girls. He was attracted to the little girls. Man, this man is sick. Look like a disgusting piece of, ooh, baby, listen. Y'all don't even understand. It be those type of things. And I really just want to be an advocate for young women because you don't have to believe what that man is telling you. You don't have to believe that this is love. You don't have to believe, no, you don't have to believe nothing that he is trying to force you to believe, because a real man is not going to want to touch a little girl. What do you see in her? What about you excites? What about her excites you? Like, that's the thing that I literally do not understand about pedophiles. I literally do not understand that. What excites you? What gets you all? Nothing sexy about them. Nothing sexy about a little kid. They have no sex appeal. I know I didn't. And I was always shapely, even as a little girl. But nothing about that said sexy. You know what I'm saying? Nothing about me being shapely as a little girl said, whoo, she's sexy. But yet you had perverted men. Some in my family. The one I'm going to do the story time on was not in my family. Because, yes, y'all, I was violated by several men, not just the couple in my family, several. And I'm going to talk about it, and I'm going to, like, this story, because the situation and how this happened to her is so similar with the one, how it happened to me. Literally, baby, I am going to talk about this, and I hope to reach just so many little girls, so many Tanya Coleman's, so many Naziah Harris's out there. Those are the girls that I want to reach, so that these men can just, these men, and I don't mean all men, because y'all know I am not a man basher, because I have too many good men in my family, or too many good men, period, that I know. But the ones that ain't good, the ones that's like, the ones that are Jarvis butts out here, they're Jarvis butts out here. You need to be exposed. You deserve to be exposed. That's where you need to be. Thank you, Gamma, to support the channel. Yes, super chats, super stickers. No, let me stop. But yes, baby.
This is the wrong way.
No, this is the right way.
That one
Yeah, we're going the right way.
That one.
Yes, can you let me finish, please? Thank you. But to all the, Jarvis butts out here that's out here violating women, like, boy, go, baby. I hope they tear you alive, baby, in them prisons, baby. I hope they take it just like you was taking it, honey. Baby, I hope they make you they little. Ooh, yeah. Yes, that's what I hope for you. That's exactly what I hope for you. See, unlike the judge, she showed you a little grace, just a little bit, not much. She showed you a little grace. But, honey, she said she wished for you a speedy trial. Honey, I wish all the bad things for you. I don't have grace to give you, not at this moment. I don't have the grace to give you. I need for what you did to that little girl and many other little girls, because you remember you did 10 years for assaulting another little girl before you ran into her aunt and had 5 kids with her aunt when she was only 19 and you was in your 30s. Remember that, Jarvis. I need you to remember all of the things that you did to these children who did not deserve it. And it's so funny because I got my kids watching this with me, y'all, and I tell my kids all the time, like, my kids, y'all don't understand, y'all. They used to be so mad at me because I never allowed my kids to go anywhere, but I know it was because of the things that I have been through. You get what I'm saying? The things that had happened to me. But it was my duty. It was my duty to protect my children. And I can control my home. I can't control anyone else's home. I don't know who's uncle over there. I didn't have men in and out of my house. Did I do my thing? Absolutely. But baby, you got to go get me a hotel. My kids have to be safe in their home. My kids have to be safe in their home. My kids didn't meet a whole lot of men. It wasn't no men running in and out of my house because I knew the situation on things that can happen to little girls. And of course, in this time we live in, little boys too. Very sick, Gamma. The boy is very sick. Very, very sick. And it's so unfortunate that that little girl had to meet her demise. And glory to God, thank you, Jesus, hallelujah, that wasn't me. That wasn't my story. I didn't have to, leave here at the hands of a man who couldn't control his what's in between his legs, who couldn't control that. Because that's all that is lack of control, lack of self-control. You couldn't control that. And instead, you always thought with what was between your legs instead of what was on your head. You really thought that you doing this to this girl was going to, you getting rid of the body. Man, this man was Googling how to do homemade abortions. He's sending this to this girl to about, you can't have that baby. She texted him talking about something. And I don't even blame her, because she was a willing participant in it. She was, but I can't blame her because he groomed her. He groomed her. You get what I'm saying? And she like, I guess one day he was ignoring her calls, and she said in one of the text messages that they found, she said, I'm gonna get you since you want to ignore my calls all day. When I see you, I'm gonna F the S out of you. I'm like, oh my God, this is a 13-year-old baby. This is a baby. Like, yes, Gamma. He was trying to get this girl to have a homemade abortion. I can't to 2 jewel contributions, 10 jewel contributions to this channel. Thank you, Gamma. Like, it's just so unfortunate. It's just so unfortunate. And I'm just saddened by it. And it inspired me because I've been telling y'all for years that I was going to tell my story. And this has literally inspired me to do so because it's too many Zanaya Harrises out there. And we just don't know about them. And the thing that bothered me, like I said, most about the grandmother is literally she was still trying to, you cannot sweep stuff under the rug. You got to call things for what they are. You lying saying this man never been in your house? Come on now. A fool know he been in your house. Talking about, oh, and the kids used to like to eat at school. The kids like to eat at school. Y'all, I listened to every single testimony because it was important to me. Yes, you've been having your story on hold. I have, Gamma. And this has literally inspired me to talk to all the Zanaya Harrises out in the world because, I mean, Nazaya, I keep calling her Zanaya. Nazaya Harrises out in the world because there's so many. There's so many. You get what I'm saying? And it's so unfortunate that these young girls, because it's literally just a lack of love. It's literally just a lack of attention that we feel that, oh, let me go over here and see, okay, he's showing me some attention. You know what I'm saying? And she was texting him like, I can't, she was like, Jim is getting hard with this baby inside of me. Like, these is the stuff. So he shut her up because had she had the baby, of course, it would have revealed that it was his baby. So he had to shut her up because, yeah, she couldn't tell nobody to get an abortion. The aunt and the grandma talk about some, they didn't know she was pregnant. Like, it's, oh, Lord. But the grandma study trying to sweep things under the rug. Like, I was screaming at the phone, y'all, lady, just tell the truth. Because you lying is helping his case. That's all I kept thinking. You lying, just tell the truth. You wasn't the perfect grandma, and it's okay. I'm not a perfect grandma. I wasn't a perfect mama. We make mistakes, but we gotta learn from those mistakes. You get what I'm saying? Now, I didn't make the kind of mistakes that you made because of what I've been through. There was no way I was going to allow a man in my house. There was no way I was going to allow my children to go spend a night at somebody else's house because I don't know what their daddies, brothers, uncles, cousins, and all that is doing or what they were capable of. So, honey, I had to control my kids' environment. And that's what I did. And whatever you need to support you in, telling you, oh, thank you, Gamma. Thank you so much. And I'm definitely going to get on it. I promise you, I'm going to do a story time. And I'm going to drop it like I dropped my last story time. So it won't be a live. I'm going to do it in segments like I did my last story time. Because I definitely believe that it should get out there. It definitely should get out there. But I just want to come share that with y'all. I was like, I really, my heart hurt, y'all. Like when I saw myself shedding real tears, and the only person who showed emotion on that stand to me was his sister. His sister was heartbroken by this because his own sister testified against him, as she should have. But because right is right and wrong is wrong, no matter what the relation is to whoever we're related to. We gotta be honest, especially when it comes to hurting children. Children are innocent. Children are gifts that are loaned to us by God. It is our duty to protect them. Literally our duty to protect them. And these people just, I mean, you showing out on the gifts. Thank you, Coffee No. Is that Coffee No Cream? Thank y'all so much for the gifts. I truly appreciate it. But we got to get serious about protecting these children, man. These children did not ask to be here. They did not ask to be here. And we just got people out here like, hey, whatever. Let it do what it do. Coffee No Cream. Yeah, that's what I couldn't see the whole name on the gift. So thank you so much, Coffee No Cream. I appreciate it. But yeah, y'all, we gotta get better. We gotta get better with protecting our children. We gotta talk to our children. You know, sometimes have those hard conversations. And this is why I always say, Kids need individual attention, because sometimes you, especially for people who have multiple kids, you have to take your kids out and do things with them. Sad world. Yes, it is abundantly. You have to take your kids out and do things with them, because maybe they do want to talk to you, but maybe they're not comfortable talking in front of their siblings. You get what I'm saying? Maybe they got something to say to you, but they can't tell you because they don't want their siblings to know. You know what I'm saying? This is why it's so important to give our children individual time. Individual time. And let me tell y'all, I wasn't the perfect mama at all, honey. I made several hangups. I told you my worst hangup is I worked like crazy, just like I do now. But the difference is I don't have any responsibilities now. But this, what y'all see me do now, this is what I did when my kids was younger as well. Thus, neglecting the attention that I could have given them. Instead, I worked. So that was neglect on my part. You get what I'm saying? And it's a lesson now. It's something that I learned from. Thankfully, you know, they feared me, honey. They was scared of me. They knew not to let nobody in my house. They listen. They was fearful. Hey, Indigo Boo. Hey. But yes, honey, it's just, it's so much. I'm over here showing out on the gifts. Thank you, love. Thank you. I certainly appreciate you. But yeah, y'all, I just want to come talk to y'all about that. And I gotta tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all, know I got 20,000 phones, right? Honey, I did not know that they done took TikTok out of the app store. I'm thankfully it's still on 2 of my phones, but all the rest of my phones, honey, I cannot download the TikTok app, and I'm feeling some type of way. Like, so what I just did is I never backed my phone up via the computer. 28,000. What's 28,000? Abundantly. I backed my phone up via the phone that still has it. I backed it up via the computer, and I'm gonna try to transfer that back up into one of the other phones and see if that'll bring it back. Cause honey, I own 28,000 phones. Yes, I do have a lot of phones, but girl, yes, the daggone TikTok app is missing, and you cannot get it. So my great aunt, y'all, while I was on my fast, my great aunt passed away. So I am going to Detroit for her funeral. Y'all know Canada right across the bridge. So while I'm gonna go over to Canada so I can try to download it. I got me a Canada Apple ID. So I'm gonna go download it under the Canada Apple ID, honey, and we go see what it do, because I am irritated with that. Thank you, Coffee No Cream. Yeah, it was my great aunt. She was in her 80s. She was older, so, and she had bone cancer, but she didn't even die of the cancer. She got COVID while she had bone cancer, and of course her immune system couldn't take that. So that's what took her. Hey, Celeste. Hey, boo. They say eBay is buying phones with TikTok. Yeah, my son was telling me that. My son was telling me that, baby. I might be selling them. You know, I just bought the 16. So my 16 still got it, girl. I turned off automatic updates because my son was like, bye. Turn off automatic updates. My 16 still got it, and my iPhone 12 still got it. But my 13, 14, and 15, honey, they don't got it no more. They don't got it no more, but my 12 and 16 still got TikTok. So I said, my son was like, Mom, they is buying phones that still got TikTok on it. But I mean, I don't understand how they gonna do that though, because who Apple ID you gonna log into? You know what I'm saying? That is crazy. Baby, they better not play with me, because I sell them that iPhone 12 for $20K in a minute. Do you think they'll make it available again? I don't know, Gamma, but I know one thing. When I go to Detroit next week, I'm going to go to Canada and download it. I'm driving to Detroit, y'all, too, and I have not drove to Detroit in a long time, a very long time. But the reason that I'm driving is because there are some things that I want to get as far as groceries is concerned that I cannot get here in Atlanta. So I'm going to drive so I can so I can get those things. So yeah, I'm gonna drive. Oh, you can't download TikTok anymore? No, abundantly, not in the U.S. If you live in the U.S., you can no longer download TikTok because it is technically banned, but you know, y'all president did something to let it open back up. And I'm like, my daughter was like, dang, is it that serious that you go to Canada to download it? I said, girl, I get paid on TikTok. Yes, it's that serious for me. It is definitely that serious. Yes, I am going to Canada when I go to Detroit. I'm literally going to make sure I take what I need to take so I can go over there. You know you will need to hit, you know you will hit the road in a heartbeat. Gamma, I don't want to drive, but it's just so much stuff. I would rather fly, but it's just so much stuff that I want to get when I go home that I can't bring back on the plane. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and drive. And then yesterday, me and my kids, honey, we ain't took a family vacation in so long. So me and all my kids, I pray my son is out, y'all. Like I just feel like God is gonna do His big one this year. I told y'all this is the year of elevation, but I really feel like God is gonna do His big one, and my son gonna come on home, baby. He gonna come on to the house. But I hope he is out, because me and my kids, we just broke up.
Mommy,
I don't know how I feel about this,
Mommy.
honey. Yes, baby.
I'm going to Taco Bell.
Taco Bell is closed. They closed for the day. But we just booked the cruise in August, so hopefully my son is out by then. It's no guarantee that he gonna be out. He not even supposed to be out. I'm just trusting God that he gonna be out, okay? But we booked a 7-day cruise in August. So me, all my kids, and their spouses. Let me tell y'all how my daughter gonna try to put me in a room with her and her little dude. I said, girl, I'm not sleeping in a room with y'all. She said, well, you know you're gonna have to get a room by yourself. I said, okay. She said, but you gotta pay for 2 people. Okay. I'm not sleeping in a room with y'all. Is you crazy? So yeah, that's kind of, you know, what it is. And, you know, we'll see what happens between now and then. Maybe I might like somebody enough to let them go with me. You know, I might like somebody a little bit enough to let them go with me. On Taco Bell closed. Listen, yes, Taco Bell is closed. Girl, love. He don't be wanting nothing though, Gamma now, but them slushes and them little cinnamon ball things. Put Papa on the room with you. Right, Papa not going. They didn't want, no, I want Papa to go, but they don't want him to go. They like, no, we wanted, this our first family vacation in years. We want to have fun. I said, but he family though. I said, y'all can go out and do what y'all do. They like, no, we want you to hang out with us. I said, y'all can go do what y'all do, and Papa can stay in the room with me. They like, no, we want you to hang out with us. I'm like, okay. So Papa not going, y'all. He was gonna be with his dad, but my daughter don't trust it, so she said she gonna fly him to my mama first. Detroit with Granny first, and then I'ma just have to fly to Miami. I'm like, Lord, child. Tanya, have you ever eaten at What You Want to Eat on McNichols in Detroit? What kind of food they got, Indigo? What kind of food? But yeah, I did say that, Gamma, that Papa can go in a room with me. His family, and he's an old man. Exactly.
No.
Oh, he said no, he not, Gamma. What is you?
A good man.
A good man. He a good man, Gamma. He not an old man.
Don't say that every time.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't even say it. Gamma said it. I didn't call you the old man. I said I wanted Papa to go, and Gamma called you the old man. Okay? Oh. So you're not an old man? What is you?
A good man.
A good man. Okay. We got you. We got you, buddy. It's a building with different food spots all in the same building. It's on West McNichols.
Why did you turn so much quick?
Huh?
I'm ever go to the store. I want to get something.
We're not going to the store tonight, Papa. It's time for you to go to bed. You have school tomorrow, okay? Do we understand?
Yes.
Are we on the same page?
Yes.
All right, awesome. Papa too much. He's a good man, girl. He always be saying that. He be like, I'm a good man. Okay, so West McNichols. Okay, so Indigo, I'm going to go when I go next week because I'll probably be in Detroit for a few days. It depends on how I feel. Y'all know me. I can't do Detroit too long. First of all, it's cold up there. It was cold here too, but it was 70 degrees today here. At least that's what my car said, but it felt like it too. So, honey, it was cold, but I'm going to go when I go next week. No, Papa, don't do me. I'm trying to get you on the ship. She said, don't do her. She trying to get you on the ship. He keeps, every time we look at the pictures, he be like, that's a big old ship. It is a big, we going on the biggest ship that they have too. So yes. Honey, the police always bothering these folks. Okay, let me know what you think. I surely will. You should meet me up there. Since you telling me to go, you should meet me up there. It was 20. Oh, Lord Celeste. That's how it was in here in Atlanta last week. It was just like that in Atlanta. All these police coming, honey. They pull one car over and act like the whole world gotta pull them over. Look at them. Look at them. Look at all them police down there. Don't make no sense. They don't need all them police for that one person.
I know.
Look, there go another one. He about to come do the same thing. Ooh, maybe not. He probably about to come get me. He turned behind me. Yes, Indigo. Meet Tanya. She's a vibe. Aw, thank you, Gamma. Listen. Yes, I am definitely gonna be there. Okay, let me know what you. Oh, that was Indigo saying, "Let me know what you think." Okay. He ain't gonna get us, cause we at home now. Let me tell y'all. Okay. Y'all know I've been having issues with the girl across the street, right? Let me tell y'all something. So last night, early this morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, my cameras go off. And I'm like, who the heck at my house at 3 o'clock in the morning? So I don't know what kind of shenanigans she was pulling last night. But honey, she done got out in front of my house. Yes, baby.
They didn't follow us.
Yeah, he didn't follow us. She done got out in front of my house, walked up like she was walking up to my door, and she waited till whoever dropped her off turned and then walked back across the street. Girl, no, you didn't just act like you was coming to my house because you done probably did some crazy stuff. So now I'm about to post the little camera thing. I'm about to post it, and I'm about to be like, whoever this is that just dropped her off, she do not live here. That's her house right across the street. That's exactly what I'm about to do. Who do she think she playing with? Why would she do that? Like, girl, I don't know what kind of shenanigans you got going on. But, honey, don't leave them here because, honey, this is a peaceful, blessed house over here, honey. No, what she got going on. Very dangerous. Coffee no cream. Exactly, abundantly. I was like, what's wrong with her? I don't have no events planned for the D right now. I'll try to meet you the next time you are there. I said the same thing when we was with Dog. I know, right? Okay. Definitely let me know, Indigo.
I'm tired.
Definitely. You tired? I know you tired, baby. It's way past your bedtime. Way past. But yeah, y'all, so oh Lord, I'm about to lose all my debit cards, honey, and hold on, let me put this in my wallet.
I'm so really tired.
But yeah, y'all, I just giving out somebody else's address for what listen, abundantly. I'm like, why would she get off? I'm sitting up here watching my camera because I'm like, who just made my cameras go off? Like that's what I'm looking at. Like who did it? I know that's right. Peaceful and blessed. Yes, Elisa, peaceful and blessed, honey. Don't come over here with that mess. So I'm literally about to post a video because just in case whoever's seen it, probably maybe they follow me or maybe it'll get circulated enough. I don't know. I'm so shadow banned on every network, but I ain't tripping. I'm gonna keep showing up. I'm gonna keep on showing up. But yeah, I'm about to post it because, girl, why? I'm gonna be like, this is not her house. That's her house across the street. Then you see her just walk, like she waited for the person to turn the corner, and then you can see her walk directly across the street to her house. Girl, don't play with me and my safety and my grand safety and my kids' safety. Like, I don't got no. I'm getting out. He said, "Get out. I'm tired." He is not the boss of me. He is not the boss of me. But yeah, I'm about to. Yeah, and I'm about to move them because they go to the end of my driveway abundantly. But now I'm about to move it to like the middle of the street now, and I know that's gonna annoy me, but because they go off every single time. But I'm gonna move them to the end of the street now because now I'm gonna be running downstairs like, hey, this ain't it. This ain't her house. Like literally, if she try that mess again, like this is not her house. Um, are you in the? Oh yeah, I was in the Benz, girl. I was in the Benz. Abundantly, our cars look similar. So I seen your car the other day. I was like, oh, that's what Abundantly got. Yes, our cars look similar. So yours a bigger version of mine, though. Yours is definitely a bigger version of mine. Oh, she said I recognize that sound. Yes. um, but yeah, y'all, I'm about to show her. But let me get off of here, y'all. I just wanted to come and tell y'all, I will be doing my story time. I am inspired by Naziah Harris' um, story to tell my own story. I am saddened by, and I'm disgusted with the dirty thing boy. But yeah, I am definitely, it's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. You should have yelled, get off my property. I couldn't see it at first, Gamma. I kept looking. I'm like, who? Why did the cameras go off? Because sometimes, like my back camera, all last week, it kept going off. And I know nobody back there because I have a fence now. So I'm like, why is that camera going off? And I was at work while it was happening. So, because it was like in the daytime. And every time I look at it, it was actually a spider web. So I have it set to where it's only gonna alert me is if it's a person, but the spider itself was like directly in the camera's view. So that's why it was alerting me. But I have it set to only alert me if it's a person and not like, bugs and stuff flying around, because of course then it'll be going off all night. But the camera actually thought the spider was a person because it said person detected in backyard view. So I was like, oh, okay, it was the spider. So I went out there and cleaned it off. So when I didn't see anything at first, I had to keep rewinding it. And then you can see, plus it's pitch. Y'all already know how dark my neighborhood is. So it's pitch black out there. So I had to keep watching it until I seen her on the camera. Then I see her walking right back across the street to her house. I'm like, girl, just annoying. Just play too dang on much. But yeah, y'all, let me take my butt to bed. Let me get Papa to bed because I should have been in bed because, this is my off day. Y'all know I'm off on, what am I off on again? I'm off on Sunday, Mondays, Wednesday, Thursdays. So I got to go to work tomorrow. So I should have been in bed, but I had to take my daughter to work. But all right, y'all. Y'all have a good night, and I will talk to y'all later. Please stay tuned for my story time. Please be sure to share it. Please be sure to like it. All that good stuff. Thank y'all so much for the gifts. I definitely appreciate y'all, and the gifts, y'all, was very wonderful with that. But y'all be sure to have a great night.